It is said that all is well that ends well, and we couldn't have ended better than having Mr. Salman Khurshid with us this evening. It's an award for all of us. Thank you so much for being with us. One has seen Mr. Khurshid grow. 1982, when he came to 1972 as the head boy of DPS Masra Road, when he came to DPS RK Puram to be present at laying the foundation, not the foundation, I mean, they were just going to do the puja and start the digging of the place. He was there. Am I right, sir? 1972? Were you the head boy then?
Possibly later, 69.
Oh, I thought you were much younger.
You were telling so.
Anyway, he was always very, very, what should I say, out of the box person. If I have your permission to relate something about you, sir, can I?
Sure.
One of the, you have the celebration of the Teachers' Day, and he was the head boy then, and he acted as the principal for the day. I believe he even did 2 admissions. Or was it 2 or 3, I don't know, but it is so true. So it's not surprising that we have him here when he has already been a principal at the age of maybe 16 plus. Today has been a very interesting day, sir. We had one of the most interesting, days when the principals themselves were presenting their schools in different areas like STEM and value education, as well as creating the future citizens of the world. And when they spoke, one immediately felt, realized, introspected that the big role these heroes and heroines are playing in actually mapping the future of the nation, the universe. Each one of them was excellent, and it was impossible to decide who should be the winner. So instead of 3 winners, there are 9 winners. In every category, there are 3 winners, but I think it's unfair on the part of the jury even to say that, because each one is a winner. You're not only winners yourselves, ladies and gentlemen, you're winners because you've created children and will continue to make them winners all their lives. So you've really shaped hundreds and thousands of lives. But above all, I have with me the organizer of this function, Surbi, an ex-student again of Delhi Public School, RK Puram, and her husband Raghav Mittal. They have really created history with this kind of, award ceremony, because he's an entrepreneur in his own word. He's created this engineering watch, which is an excellent monthly to read. I enjoyed it reading even when I'm not an engineer. I think that's what life is all about, that you don't have to create engineers and doctors and lawyers and chartered accountants, even if you are just a principal, right? Because we always feel that it's so very, very specific to the job you do, so the one who guides you should also be such a great expert. India is in a very, very interesting era, and I'm sure the kind of kids that you are upbringing, who will be holding the reins of tomorrow, are so outstanding, not because they themselves are what they are at, it is because the great principals who are sitting here. And thank you, Raghav, for such a great congregation here. It was absolutely fantastic. I learned so much in these 4 hours that I hadn't learned in 40 years. Not 40 years of my age, but 40 years of my experience. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your kind words.
So why are you looking so tense?
I would like to be remembered as having brought India into the 21st century, parallel with the most advanced countries in the world, out of the branding of India as a developing country to the status of the developed nation. The late Prime Minister Sri Rajiv Gandhi once said this and stood by the same throughout. This visionary commitment which he made to himself has probably led India to emerge in the Committee of Nations. Today, when we are about to felicitate the 100 best schools across the country on their value centricity, excellence in STEM education and future readiness, I would request you all to stand up to pay homage